Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Blue Jay Acres. My name is Noelle. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today, it is already 11 o'clock. I'll have Charles show you some of what he's doing in here. He did tape off some stuff. He thinks by Friday we'll hang some cabinets on this back wall. Let's see what happens. He's got a lot to do. He's out with the animals right now. I need to leave at 11:30 to go. I've got to pick up some order from Sam's. We are doing a pantry challenge, but I just really am wanting some fruit and some salad. So, and then I need a couple things for Luke. So I'm gonna do that, and then at 12:30 Luke wanted to go swim, so him and I are gonna go swimming in the backyard, and then I'll make some food. But honestly, you guys, I'm not even gonna lie, the remodel is starting to drive me nuts. I'm not even gonna lie. Everywhere I look is a disaster, and that is driving me crazy. And it's making it hard for me to be in the kitchen. It's very hard to cook. It's very hard to do anything. Our backyard is a mess, so I need to work on getting that picked up as well. And Charles is gonna help me. We're gonna get that done this weekend so that I can at least do cooking and eating and stuff out in the back patio, because this is just driving me nuts. I have no dining room, no kitchen, no anything. It's worth it. It'll be so worth it. I do not handle all that chaos. If you see my house, the normal chaotic rooms have a door, so I can just close them and forget that they're there. But when it's in your face 24/7, I don't know how people deal with remodels. I don't know. But we'll be all right. I'll get through it. So far today I've had my coffee. Charles had a protein shake. And I'm probably just going to drink a protein shake this morning. No veggies, no fruit, no anything. Then when I get back, I'll probably have some fruit before we go swimming. And then after swimming, I will eat something more substantial. Luke, like I said, wants to go swimming. Yesterday we went to the movies and swimming, and he just wanted some mommy time. So usually Monday through Thursday, I try to take him places. This week's a little different, just because his therapist is not with me this week, because she is not, her family has COVID, and also, you know, my girls aren't anybody here, so it's a little bit different. So we'll see. I think he still wants to try Kings Island tomorrow, so it's just going to be shorter videos because I'm not going to be here to film him as much, and again, Monday through Thursday is kind of mine and Luke's time, so I'm spend some time with him. But we ate all our leftovers, and I do have some ground beef defrosted, and we still got to eat up some of this chicken. So we'll definitely be still making a couple meals, and I'll share with you what he's doing. But the videos are definitely going to be shorter the next few days, just again because I won't be there to film much. So I just wanted to share that. And if my attitude is a little bit snappy, just know the chaos is getting to me. And yeah, that's it. The chaos is just getting to me. So, but I'll see you guys in just a few. I'll show you this protein shake real quick. Okay, so this is the protein shake that I'm drinking. It's the Fairlife protein shake. It's one of the few to-go protein shakes that we drink, and that is just because while I was sick, I used to do Premier, and then while I was sick on the shot, only one I could stomach was this one. That was it. Everything else made me sick, and I could barely eat. So I did a lot of protein shakes, and the family actually all fell in love with this. My mom even was over the other night, and she's like, "That's so good." She tried one. She's like, "That's so good. I'm gonna get those." Like, they don't taste like a protein shake. They taste like chocolate milk. So if you've never had one of these, there's 30 grams of protein. They have them with 42 grams of protein. But there's 32 grams of protein, 150 calories. Charles drinks one of these every morning. I usually just use protein powder and do my yogurt. But this is a little bit early for me because it's only 11 and we're leaving. I usually eat more like noon. So when I get back, I'll probably do a yogurt bowl or something and some fruit. I don't know. I'll show you when I get back. I'm rambling. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, guys. It is 12:54. Oh my gosh. It's getting so late. I am having a passion fruit liquid IV. So I've had a hard time getting my water in the last like 3 or 4 days that I've noticed. So what I'm doing is I'm just refilling this little bottle. It is 500 mLs or a pint. And I am drinking this. I'm trying to make myself have one every even number that I'm awake. time, so I started at like 8 in the morning. Just try and do that and build my want for water up again so that I start getting thirsty and wanting water. Just kind of chugging it, and I really should have another one at noon. I'm due for another one at 2, so I'm going to chug this real quick. It does again have my electrolytes in it. Then I'm going to eat something because we need to get out to the pool, Luke and I, and I'm going to show you real quick what Charles is up to. All right, so there's my husband. What's happening? What have you been up to?
Well, as you can see, I got the header the rest of the way framed in up top.
Yeah.
And I put drywall on that. I still have to tape it. I did some mud in between my joints just to make sure it's good and stable and doesn't crack.
Oh my God, on the other side, because you did the other side as well.
Yep, so I did the other side. It's all set. I don't think they saw...
The light switch is actually all put in now.
Yeah,
And good.
I got the light switch the rest of the way in. I made a decision on this because I need to, because this is going to be higher as an opening than the door frame was, so I'm going to have to add a little piece of drywall up here. And my corner bead only came up this high. It's corner bead, those that don't know, it's a piece of metal on the corner. It makes it look nice, good and sharp edge. But if I had just put in a tiny piece of corner bead, I was afraid that it wouldn't line up and it'd have a little jagged point. So I'm just taking the corner bead all the way off, put a whole new piece on, and then I'm going to have to do the backside too. But anyway, so I'm ready for corner bead on this. Then I got a drywall mud and tape and all that good stuff up in here. But construction-wise, we're all good. Electrical's all good. I still have to build my height up on the center rail to match, and I figured out how I'm doing that. But before I do that, I think I'm going to kind of switch gears because it needs to be the exact same height as the top of the counters on the other side. So I want to kind of get the counters in on the other side before I finish this out. So no big deal. That way everything's good and even. So that flips me over to this side, and we talked it through this morning. We're going to change up how we do this a little bit. So one of my bigger concerns was if I get the counters too far down this wall, it was going to cause an issue kind of with the opening here. And we used the island because it's the same depth as what the countertop would be to kind of measure that out this morning. And we can get away with bringing the counters all the way down to where this blue line is right here. So we're going to bring the countertop all the way down. I'm going to extend the header. Doesn't stop there anymore. It actually stops like more down here. Look at that, design on the fly. So the soffit is going to come all the way down to about there. Counters will be down, stopping right about here. Upper cabinets, I'll have 4 glass doors going all the way down now, all on this side, and they will end up stopping right about here. So it will no longer flow in over into the dining room. It's going to stay all in the kitchen area. That way, after we're gone, if somebody else wants to move things around, they want to put that wall back, they actually have the ability to do that without having to move all the counters or whatever. So I just think it'll look a little better, keeping the dining room space. So next, I'm going to have to open this wall up. I got to raise this electric outlet up above counter height so it's even with the one that you probably can't see because the Berkey's in the way. But I got to raise this one up about another, I don't know, 8 inches or so. We'll see what I got to get into to move that up. Hopefully there's enough slack in the wire that I can just pull it up and remount it. And then this has to come down below the counter height, which should not be a problem. I just have to figure out how it's mounted. So I'm going to drop this down, and that should fit nicely between countertop height and bottom of the cabinet, but it'll be really tight.
We just got home, so the dog's going nuts. He's wanting to play. Does anybody else's dog do this? Just real quick. He wraps his legs around our legs, and he like just holds on to us. It's so bizarre. He didn't just do it. Yeah, he tries to grab us, make us be with him.
So anyway, bottom line is everything is trashed.
Yes.
And
I talked about that a minute this morning, that it was majorly stressing me out.
As I go, but at this point, before I start this piece, I got to get all my construction material out of the dining room and open that up.
Oh, you don't have to.
No, I do, because I need to be able to move some things around. So I got to get the construction material out. I actually have uses for some of the pieces, like underneath the countertop to trim it out. I'm actually going to use the door jamb because I like the way it was made, the trim from the door jamb. So you'll see what that looks like. But I'm going to get all that stuff out because we need to actually be able to get to the cabinets.
Yes, because I need to start emptying everything out of the dining room.
Yeah.
Which I don't really have anywhere to put it. I'm just gonna, I guess, take it all to the basement. I need to empty out all of my cabinets there, so that he can move everything in here. And yeah, we just,
So I have
a lot of stuff to do.
We have that old wooden oval table sitting out on the back patio that I think I'm just gonna turn into a workbench.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take my tools and stuff out because they're out of the weather. I can always lay a piece of plastic if I think it's gonna blow really hard. So I'm gonna take all my tools and stuff out there. Because at this point I need to start cutting a lot more wood and fabricating because I'll have to cut and fabricate my soffit, and then I'll still have to make up some counters to go on the underneath the island over here, the counter.
That just, the only thing with that is that puts a damper. And what I was just talking about this morning, which was cleaning it up so that we can eat and stuff outside on our tables.
I was running that through my head.
It's all right. If you need that to be a workspace, we'll figure. Stop, Calvin. Stop.
I figure if I'm just using one table, not the picnic table and not the other table, then we still have room to be able to eat out there, and I can keep my stuff picked up. So I won't totally trash it back there. Although I make no promises.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that happen. This dog is driving me nuts. Say hi to everybody. He's got his favorite baby doll. As you see though, it's also getting harder and harder for me to work in the kitchen. So that's what I was gonna say. No, down. I am going to be doing more of just like trying to cook some stuff up later today. So we've just got it in the fridge so that when I'm not able to do this,
Calvin.
he is driving me crazy. You guys can't see, his foot is wrapped around me. He's clawing my legs up.
Calvin, lay down.
But anyway, that way I've got stuff in the fridge so that when I'm not able to get to the oven, then when I can't get to the oven and stuff, then we've got stuff in the fridge to just pop into the microwave real quick. And I know I look rough, that's because we're about to go out to the pool. I just need to eat something real quick. We'll share more of that with you. This is gonna be, I think, more of a talking video. He has torn my leg up. This is gonna be more of, I guess, a talking video because I am gonna cook up some ground beef and we've got some chicken to use up, so he's trying to calm the dog down. He is wild as a bug.
He listens when I use my hand to stay.
He does listen to hands. If you can see him, he's back there in the corner.
Looking pathetic.
Looking, and that's so sad. He always goes. Anyway, so he said by Friday he thinks he's gonna have cabinets hung. We'll see what happens. And then from there, there's gonna be a lot of painting and stuff, and he wants to do all that on the back patio, so I don't know. We'll figure out where we're gonna eat. If we have to keep eating in the living room, we just will. We'll figure it out. But we're both feeling that anxious, like stressed out. I think Luke's feeling it. I think we're all just kind of like, it's chaos everywhere. And, but we're excited for it to be done. It'll be so worth it. Right, babe?
Yeah, I'll be glad when it's done. And honestly, I just need to take and put up the soffit and get those two pieces on the wall moved, and then I'm ready to get cabinets up so I can really see what is left to finish drywall.
Right, and a lot of that you're reusing wood and stuff from the house. So if you guys are interested in what it costs, he was trying to keep kind of a run so you guys can know what it ends up costing us to redo it, but him using a lot of stuff. I didn't think we were going to share all that.
Well,
we tried to do it as budget friendly as possible, but if you guys are interested, he was going to keep tabs and let you guys know.
I mean, right now I've spent like $160-ish.
Yeah, but what did we pay for the cabinets?
The cabinets were $600, and I'll use as much of that as I can. And then the drywall we brought with us when we moved here almost 5 years ago. So I haven't had to buy drywall, but I have used about a sheet and a half of drywall. So, or will use about a sheet and a half of drywall.
And you found the fancy sink that's going to be so pretty in here for like $150. You just got to get it before they sell it.
Yeah,
so it's like a Facebook Marketplace kind of deal.
Yeah.
And theirs was a new sink. They're just selling it for that. It actually wasn't like they used it, right?
No,
they
it's supposed to be new in a box.
Yeah, new in a box because they didn't do their remodel. They bought everything for the remodel and didn't do it. So that saves us like $100 off the sink just by getting it on Facebook Marketplace. It's still even available.
I mean, the money will start to go up pretty quick when I do the countertop material itself, plus the laminate to go over the countertops, and doing both sides. So the money's going to go up at that point, but still,
it'll be
within reason.
Yeah.
Paint. Got a lot of paint to buy because I got to redo all the cabinet paint.
It's because I have a handy hubby.
Go. Lay down.
Oh, he's coming back in. I gotta go be with him some too. You guys, I'm gonna do a yogurt real quick, so let me just show you what I'm gonna eat real quick. Okay, so here's what I'm having real quick. I'm just did a quick yogurt bowl. I'm not doing veggies because I don't want them to be that full to go swimming. So I'm just doing a whole peach cut up and my non-fat plain Greek yogurt mixed with some of my, I just did the cinnamon again, cinnamon crunch. That is what I'm going to eat real quick, and then I'll show you Charles. I just heated him up some food real quick. And I don't know when I come back in from the pool, I will figure something out. I don't know yet. I'll definitely be eating veggies when I get back in because I have not had any yet today. Again, I just don't want to be so full. But his is almost done. All right, and then here is Charles. It is just chicken with barbecue sauce. Still have a few of these wraps. This is what I got left in the wraps, so they're different sizes because I finished off those 2 packages, and then I've got these 2 like already been open packages. So soon we'll be doing way more than wraps. But for right now, there's wraps, and he's gonna eat this real quick. I'll see you guys when I come back in from the pool. Okay, so here I'm coming in from the pool, and here's what he got accomplished.
So I'm really glad we decided to keep this kind of where it was and just drop it because it fits exactly between 2x4s.
Oh, perfect.
And as it was, I had to pull the support pins out, but I was able to just drop it in place, and that should put it about yay high above like the backsplash of the countertop.
Mm-hmm.
And this would be like the bottom of the upper counter, so it's about equal distance in between the two. But I was able to just take and cut the drywall out and just drop this straight down, which there's a big chunk of it that's under here, so it made it easier than trying to pull it out. So now all I got to do is go back and put drywall up here, and hopefully when I wire it back up, it's still working.
Well, I hope so, because I love our whole house intercom.
Yeah.
That is definitely a plus. All right, guys, I'm going to go get washed up. Yay. And then we will figure out some dinner. What'd you say, yay?
I don't know.
And then we'll do some kind of food. It is 3:30, so
now I gotta cut
figure
out
that
the
out.
electric outlet though.
You doing that next?
Yeah.
He got a late start because I had him go with us to the store because Luke wanted to go with me and go in the store, so I had him go with us.
Just gotta figure out what I'm dealing with here.
All right, I'm gonna go get washed. I'm dripping water in the kitchen. All right, guys, it is 4:30. I am running to do my tanning because it's my tanning night. I'm gonna have an Alani or an energy drink. He's back here still working on the whole house intercom. So as soon as I get back, I think I'm feeling burgers tonight, so I think we're gonna do burgers. Do I need to pick up buns, or are you okay with tortillas?
Oh, I'm fine with tortillas.
So he'll eat his on a tortilla, and I'll eat mine with veggies. So I'll share that with you when I get back. I have a really big pack of ground beef, so I need to do something with the rest of it too. So I'll do that as soon as I get back. All right, I am back, and so while I was gone, oh, there he is. While I was gone, he made another hole.
I'm good at making holes.
And so he's gonna move that outlet. He did say he has to go to Home Depot for something. I don't know, it's man talk. I don't know what all he was saying. But I'm gonna make some burgers because I'm getting hungry. What'd you want to say?
Well.
Oh yes, and you put the hole. You covered it.
And?
Put it back together. Does it work?
Yeah, and it has the correct time. For the first time in God only knows how long.
Ever. Love it. Let me see. I want to try FM.
Then you might want to hit the FM button.
I did. Oh no, I hit AM. Let's see when's music. 4.9 is one.
Are you sure? It's got lousy reception.
Yeah, it's not very loud. Our son's gonna yell at us in a minute. Are you sure it's hooked up good?
It's hooked up the way it was.
Hello? Everybody hear me? I can hear myself. Okay. Very good. They got it working. I love the whole house. So they had it wired, so it was supposed to like play outside and all kind of stuff, but it doesn't really do that. But it's alright. It has like a CD player here. It gets pretty cool.
So I still have to tape this when it dries.
Okay.
But I started to do some of the taping on the header. The whole backside's taped. You can't see it from here, but the backside's taped. And I did... Yeah, that's taped. And I did a feather coat. You can kind of see the difference in color, but I did a feather coat.
Flip you guys around. Sorry if I got
around
dizzy.
That wall.
Okay, good.
And then it needs at least a third coat. Just depending
Honey,
on
somebody
how it looks
wrote all
on
over
that
my
before.
wall.
Yeah, they did. But you know the cabinets are going there, so.
Then you should write a secret message like, I love Noelle so much.
But
My
that's
heart burns for her.
Aside from that being corny, it's now not a secret, so I can't write it.
I want a secret behind the stuff. Write me a secret.
You know what I'm going to do behind it?
No, don't write something mean.
No, I'm going to go get a price tag sticker.
No, you're not.
off of
I
the
hate
3x4,
price stickers.
And I'm going to put that price tag sticker
I hate
right up
those
there on the wall.
stickers.
And then I'm going to hang a cabinet over it. And I'm going to just, you'll know for the rest of your life, there's a sticker from a 2x4.
No, because I will rip that cabinet off to get that sticker. I hate those stickers.
No.
All right, we need to make some burgers. It's 5:16.
I'm hungry.
So I got this big thing of hamburger out the other day, and I think for the most part it is all the way defrosted. So I'm gonna use part of it. We're gonna whip up some burgers real quick, and I'm gonna make extra so we have extra just in there. And then there's a fruit fly. And then the other half, I'm probably just gonna fry it up real quick and just have some ground beef in the fridge so we can turn that into tacos or whatever. Okay, I did a little bit more than half of this ground beef because I made some good big fat hamburgers because we're hungry and we love burgers. And I haven't made burgers actually in a while. So I want to show you on this, I'm going to add some garlic salt. I'm just popping these in the oven. It's just easier to do it that way. And I'm going to leave this garlic salt out to add to the ground beef as well. And then I'm going to do the caramelized onion powder. I do love the Kinders. I was looking for my wood-fired garlic. Makes it have like a grilled flavor. I've got bunches of them downstairs. I keep a stack pile of that because I use it all the time. Stockpile, stack pile. But this will be fun too. All right, I'm gonna pop this in the oven at 350. Okay, and then this one, I'm just gonna fry this up, the rest of this up. I could make it with like some au jus or gravy mix and add that in here and some like onion soup mix and make it more of like a toss it with noodles kind of stuff so he could eat with noodles. And I could do with like some zoodles. But I'm not. I could also do a taco meat. I could do a barbecue. But I'm just going to keep it basic with just some garlic salt because that way I can do it into whatever we feel like that night. Because honestly, I don't know what I'm going to feel like eating, and I don't know what he's going to feel like eating. So.
Me feel like eating food.
Although you don't really ever care. You just eat whatever I give you. once in a blue moon you say, you know what sounds good? It's usually some kind of pasta.
Yes. I do have pasta cravings.
You do. That's really about it. And sweets. Pasta and sweets. But other than that, you don't really care what I make, like, for a dinner.
I never crave sweets. I don't know what you're talking
Whatever. We ate chocolate chip cookies last night. I had froze some of the dough from before. Next time I make them, I'll definitely share with you guys. I have the best recipe now. Sounds like he's in the tub.
That's what I was just getting ready to say.
I made the best chocolate chip cookies. And we ate that last night. But I don't typically have high calorie sweet treats. In fact, I'm going to share with you tonight's sweet treat here in just a second because I want to get it in the freezer. So let me wash my hands and I'll show you tonight's sweet treat. Okay, so for sweet treat tonight, I've actually been craving those like Sour Patch Kid grapes that you put in the freezer. So I've got grapes and I got them from Sam's for that reason. And we're going to turn them into frozen grapes. So, what I like to do to make these sweet and sour, like Sour Patch Kids, is use some, I'm doing orange, use some sugar-free, zero sugar Jell-O mix, okay? That's your sweet. And then your sour is an unsweetened Kool-Aid packet. If you guys can see that, I'm gonna do orange Kool-Aid packets. These two together, drizzled onto this, is gonna give it a sweet and sour taste. So I'm just gonna pour some of it into the bag and shake it all about. And I did rinse these grapes so that they have a little bit of water on them. So there's my Kool-Aid mix, and this makes multiple batches. This is 0 calories for this. This is 10 calories for 1/8 of the package. So it's very few calories. There's no sugar involved. It's a good low calorie sweet treat option. And throw that in. I'm gonna give them a shake. Oh, they smell so good. Okay, then I'm gonna give one a try. That's gonna be so good. I'm gonna do just a little bit more of the Kool-Aid mix, just for a little bit more of the sour. I'm just gonna go on and pour it all in there because I want some sour in there. That's it. I'm gonna pop this. Guys, that is magical. I'm gonna pop that. You can do whatever flavor you want in my freezer. So, and like 9 o'clock, whatever, I'll grab them out and I'll eat on them. That is good. I wanted to share with you another sweet treat option that I found when we were at Aldi today. 20 calories a piece. There's no sugar added. They are a vanilla, so it's like a cream bar. So it's strawberry and vanilla, or cherry and vanilla, or orange and vanilla. That's a pretty good size. It's 20 calories. You could eat like 3 of them, one of each flavor if you wanted for a bedtime snack or your sweet treat at night. That's 60 calories. It's like nothing. So another great option is to just make up a big batch of sugar-free Jell-O. Have it in your fridge. Throw in some Cool Whip. Throw in some fruit if you want some fruit in it. Throw in some, top it with some sugar-free Cool Whip or some sugar-free whipped cream on top. Some sprinkles. Sprinkle it up. That's a wonderful sweet treat too. So many sweet treat options that you can do that are not high in calorie. And that's what I like to do at night, in the night. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Of course, there's always yogurt concoctions, which is probably what I do 90% of the time. Yogurt, well, 75% of the time. Love a good yogurt concoction. It's just like having a major dessert. And it's very high in protein, again, because I mostly focus on fiber and protein. So this ground beef is going. I cannot wait to have those grapes tonight. That's also a great poolside snack. I actually was thinking about poolside snack when I saw these. I was thinking poolside snack because they're only 20 calories, they're not. This, I'm just going to finish this up and put this in a bowl so it'll cool off and I can pop it in the fridge, and we'll be eating on this tomorrow. We do still have chicken we have to eat. So we'll be using this chicken and this beef tomorrow for all of our meals. Except for breakfast. I don't know that you want chicken for breakfast. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we will.
Hey, KFC made good money off chicken littles.
Hey, and what's the name of Chick-fil-A has chicken biscuits. You know. We can make it happen. Maybe I'll come up with some chicken something for breakfast. Okay, and then to go on the burgers, what I want to do is kind of make like a Big Mac salad. So I want to make a mac sauce to go with that. That's just my oven singing at me that it's done. I'm going to make like a mac sauce to go with that. Now, I don't really use mayonnaise anymore. I use pretty much always Greek yogurt for anything that would use mayonnaise, because it just hits that little bit of protein. I don't need the fat because I've got fat plenty in my diet, and the meats, if I have cheese in my milk in the morning, so it's not like I need the fat from it. So I do need the protein. Can never have too much protein. So, well, I guess technically you can have too much of anything, but I like to add the protein. So let's whip that up real quick. I'm gonna show you just a really fast and easy mac sauce. I'm gonna do Greek yogurt, just some fat-free. Now, if you wanted to add some water, or you even had like some kind of milk or something you wanted to add, you could water this down. Oh, I gotta get this in the freezer. You could water this down and make it more of like a salad dressing than a thicker sauce. Okay, then I'm gonna add ketchup. Probably a little bit more ketchup. This is just plain old ketchup. You could do sugar-free if you have it. I don't have it. You could also, if you don't want to do that at all, you could do like a tomato paste and some sugar-free syrup. Get the same effect. Then I love this stuff, this Famous Days sweet and spicy relish. I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna add some garlic powder. I'll be up in just a second, baby.
I just pulled him clothes. I'll go up and check mine.
I'm gonna add some onion powder, some paprika. Stir this all up. I'll dip fries in this, whatever. This is so good. I made so much mac sauce when I was doing dinners, because we would do Big Mac Sloppy Joes all the time, Big Mac sliders. But I would use mayonnaise. Just give it a little taste. That's perfect. That is a fast, easy mac sauce. Maybe it tastes more like a cane sauce, just because you got that hit of sour from the Greek yogurt. You could add more ketchup, make it a little bit less bitter. Just, you got to play with it and make it taste how you want it to taste. But that's perfect. That's what I'm gonna have on my like salad. To thin this out, you just add a little bit of milk, a little bit of water, whatever, and it'll thin it out, and you've got like your own little salad dressing if you were doing a big salad. But yeah, that's the dressing I'm gonna use on my burger bowl. Okay, so I was feeling kind of lazy when I went and got this today, or put my order in. And instead of getting romaine and cutting it all up and stuff, I just got a big garden salad mixed with everything in it, so I can just dump it on my plate, because I really am trying to be out of the kitchen as much as possible. so I'm not in the way and I don't have to stop him from doing whatever he wants to do. But if you don't want to do frozen vegetables and you're trying to do what I'm doing, you can do fresh. All I do is I fill my plate with vegetables. So I'll probably eat more when I do fresh than I even do with the frozen. Also, I got some tomatoes. Sorry, that's just winky. I got some tomatoes. I'm just gonna kind of just slice it up here. Charles isn't a huge fan of tomatoes, so I'm not gonna put any on his. I just put some cheese on the burgers that are in the oven. So I'm gonna have this tomato with mine. So I've got tomato, I've got all this lettuce, so that is quite a bit of veggies right there. Now for Charles, I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna cook these up in that pan that I fried the beef in. I'm gonna go on and put this on high. And I'm gonna fry him up, like 4 of these, since we don't have buns. Normally I make my own buns, you guys. I make my own buns all the time. I mean, you just don't understand. Bread is not something we typically ever buy, except for Luke around here. But I can't just have stuff sitting and rising and all of that right now, so this is very weird for me. But that's just part of the kitchen remodel, so we're doing the shortcuts that we need. Bottom from the beef, so that's okay. And I'm gonna hit this dough with just a little bit of this avocado oil so that I can get that going. Flip it over. As soon as those are brown some, I'm gonna top this, mine, with a big old cheeseburger here, and then that delicious sauce that I made. Guys, look at these big, delicious burgers. Okay, so you got my big old salad plate. I'm gonna take one of these great big burgers because I am hungry. I'll pop that right on my salad plate. My husband, he is gonna take his burgers, and I'm gonna do them like that. I'm sure he's gonna eat 2. And I'm gonna do some of my sauce on his as well. He likes mac sauce. Then I'm gonna dip this all over mine. And I'm just gonna sprinkle my mac sauce on here. And then I'll just kind of leave that if I need to dip something in. And then I think for him, I'm gonna add a little bit more ketchup though to his, because it has a little bit more of a sour taste, like a sour cream taste, because of the yogurt.
I do this.
And then I'm gonna do a little bit of the salad mix on his as well. And then, voila, we don't have buns, but we have wraps. And here is mine. Okay, I'm gonna get him to do a quick taste test for you guys. And I forgot to mention to drink, I'm doing a water, and I just put a peach ring, sugar-free peach ring flavoring in it. Give me a little bit of a different taste. And I'm so excited to eat this because I'm very hungry right now. Oh, there's something I wanted to add to mine. For a little bit of a crunchy crunch, I've got these crispy jalapenos. They're kind of like french fried onions, but they're jalapenos. And I'm gonna just sprinkle some of that on there too. So good. So that's what that looks like. And this is a huge plate of food. And yes, I am that hungry. All right, he's gonna try. All right, here he goes. Sorry, I'm eating. Again, I'm hungry. You guys scoot up because this is hot and you're putting me on this hot stuff. My battery's about to die. How is it on the tortillas and everything? How's my mac sauce? See, wonderful. You don't need mayonnaise. Greek yogurt works perfect.
No, I'm just gonna have to use 2 hands when I hold these.
Yeah, you are. All right, we're gonna go eat. Bye, everybody. See you in a bit. Okay, so Charles still has some ice cream for his dessert.
Not sponsored in any way, but very delicious.
He's getting that now, and later I'm gonna have my grapes. I'm gonna go on and wrap this up though, because that's really it. I don't know that he's gonna get to a whole lot more.
Oh yeah, but you can see it in the morning.
You're gonna get to a whole lot more when you
My plan, I got all the wood sitting outside, is to go ahead and cut everything I need for the soffit and get the framing up for the soffit tonight.
There you go. So you guys will see that in the
That's the
morning.
plan.
But if I wrap this up, then I can get it edited and up for you guys, and still have some time
It's all right.
with Luke tonight too. I'm watching Mama and the babies are in the back right there. Oh, we have one of our hens took eggs and hid them. We didn't know, and she hatched 10 babies. So we had no idea. We just go out there one day and there's babies. Sneaky little thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, you guys have a great day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you later. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for watching.